if y'all only knew the things that get said
Nah,
right before
bro.
we press the record button, it'd be
That's
real crazy,
wild.
man. But welcome
That's
back, man.
wild,
We talk about Kyle Pitts. Mike talking crazy, but we here to talk about Kyle Pitts
man.
contract extension. Mike on another one, but I mean, to be honest, Shaka, you talked about this. You said that basically, even if you don't like it, you got to live with it. I
Yeah.
got to be honest, man. I like what Coach Stefanski said to me. We met and talked to him about the season, so I feel confident about what's going on with Pitts, man. But basically, we got 3 years, $54 million. You know what I'm saying?
No,
We
what'd he
got
say? What'd he say to you again?
we're getting that 36 million guaranteed. He basically said that he gonna make sure this son get off. Do you like the contract extension? What you think?
So, like I said, earlier, I'm okay with it because I'm rocking with what this regime is doing. So they feel like Kyle Pitts has to be here, and so that's how I feel. This is a sign. I mean, he did show out last year, but my thing is that was with Kirk. Number one. Number two is we all know how Kyle Pitts like gets into this. I don't know. It's like sometimes he'll be Superman and then sometimes he won't. I need to see if we in year 5 or whatever. I still need to see more consistency. If he's gonna play like he did last year, okay, I want to see it. So it's obvious that they've seen enough to say, okay, we're going to invest in you. We're going to, especially in the meat of this run with Drake, Bijan. We're gonna ride this one out and get as much as we can from him. So from that standpoint, I'm good because we need to get off to a good start so Penix can have someone to throw to, and
He's
so
starting
Penix
early with
can
expert.
form.
He know, yo, you crazy, man. Hey, Dom. You the draft expert as far as, you know what I'm saying, fantasy football. That you fantasy
Yeah.
football 101, man. I'm telling you right now, you better select Kyle Pitts. Me and Coach Stefanski chopped it up. So y'all know I went and talked to the people at the organization, talked to Coach Stefanski, talked to, Ian Cunningham, and I talked to Matt Ryan. And one of the things that Ian Cunningham said that made the job attractive to him was Kyle Pitts. He didn't like the fact that the guy was used as a decoy. Coach Stefanski said the same thing. Coach Stefanski said, "Hey man, y'all saw what Harold Fannin did with me. Y'all saw what David and Joko did with me. Be ready for more than that with Kyle Pitts. I actually want to get the guy the ball and turn him into a playmaker. And I think that's what was missing. He wasn't used as a playmaker. Dom, I'm telling you, it's a top draft pick next year in fantasy football. How you see it?
Absolutely not. Do you know how many
There you
years
go with
Kyle
that hate,
Pitts
dog. There you go.
do you
There you
know
go with
do
the
you
hate.
know just wait. I'm
Come
coming
on.
at you from a fantasy perspective. Just let me cook real quick.
All right,
Do
go
you
ahead.
know
Get your
how
cook
many
on.
years? I can tell you this. Out of the top 5 most hated fantasy football players, Kyle Pitts is probably one of them. Because do you know how many years people drafted him in high rounds and he did not show up? I will give you last year. Last year, he finally showed up. But dog, people have been
Year
waiting
one.
for 4 and 5 years for that. 4 and 5 years for that. My thing is, we have to look at the quarterback. Hate to go with expert on this. Penix hasn't shown me consistency yet. All right. If
You
he's
gonna
gonna
hate
be
it.
the quarterback, all right, because you gotta have somebody throwing Pitts the ball. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry.
I mean, let's be honest. That's been an issue is quarterback play. When you paired it like to Shaka's point, year one, we saw him with competent quarterback play with ice. And what happened? The man threw up 1,000 yards and was a Pro Bowl. Then you bring in Roller Coaster Ritter, who's out of the league. Of course he played bad. The dude was terrible. You know what I'm
Marcus
saying?
Mariota.
Then you bring in Taylor Heineke that should probably be drinking Heineken right now. He's terrible too. Of course he played bad. Then you had Coach Smith Arthur Smith decided the guy should be a decoy and we should throw to Jonnu Smith.
Yeah,
Jonnu Smith is no disrespect, a tight end number 2. No
he is.
disrespect. Nice guy, you know what I'm saying? Great character, but he's a tight end number 2. You don't use your 8th pick or your first round pick as a decoy. Travis Kelce
That's
is
true.
not a decoy. That sounds crazy. You know what I'm saying? Justin Jefferson is not used as a decoy. So if you're going to pick this man over Jamar Chase, he should not be a decoy. That's like stupid football. Then you bring in Raheem Morris that don't know what day of the week it is. So of course he played bad. And then we saw him go crazy with Kirk Cousins. Michael Penix comes in. Here come the expert. Michael Penix suffers with basically putting us in position. What happened, expert? Consistently, the guy is getting caught in intentional grounding situations. Of course he played bad. Now, he did make a big play in Washington that should have won us the game if we could actually stop a nosebleed or kick a field goal, but that ain't Kyle Pitts' fault. I talked to KP at the beginning of the season. He said, I'm going to get busy. You know what I'm saying? We had a conversation. He told me he was going to get busy. Unfortunately, it didn't happen to the end of the season. And yes, I root for him. We got the same initials and the same birthday.
Man,
So-
KP, I need to be in your circles. I talk to you
Hey,
every
man,
single day.
you need to be in
and
the
I
right
ain't
place
met
at the
none of
right
these
time.
people.
You need to be in the right place at the right time. Me and him chopped it up. You know what I'm saying? He had just left,
you
training
always
camp.
the right place in the right time. Always, dog.
Yeah.
Hey,
And we
man,
don't never see. We are never in that place when you're in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Never.
No,
This
I
man-
got the pictures of me and Coach Stefanski. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? They're on the
okay.
screen right now.
No.
Well, I
You
talked
do.
to-
I
I
saw him.
talked to-
I saw him.
I talked to KP more than I talked to my family or whatever, and I'm still not in the right place.
KP was buttoned up.
Hey, man.
Was straight buttoned up, boy. You had that shirt and tie, suit on, everything. I was like, dang, okay. Yeah,
Hey,
I
man,
did
that's
see
what
that.
happened. You were an
Okay.
insider, man. Y'all need to start calling
Okay.
me KP Schefter, bro. I'm an insider
Okay.
like Adam Schefter. I'll be getting these phone calls and people be telling me things, man. You know what I'm saying? Most of the
Apparently,
time it's no names, please. But yes, me and KP talked. He said he was going to get busy. It was the end of the season. Expert, I think we got the right quarterback. And Tua, what is Tua great at? Accuracy and getting the ball out quick.
are you
That should
calling
help
for
Kyle
Tua
Pitts.
right now?
Dog, no names, please. Coach told me, watch out for Tua. I'm telling
So
y'all,
are you
Tua going to be
calling
the
for
starting
Tua
quarterback.
right now?
So why Penix
Over
taking
Michael
first team
Penix.
reps then?
Oh, he got to take first team reps. What you mean? It's a competition.
Do
He
we?
got to be ready in case Tua get hurt.
So look,
Dog, Tua's going to be the quarterback.
Dog,
Yeah,
Penix
so
is
look,
taking
I'm
first
glad-
team reps though.
And who
Yeah,
else is taking
that's what
first
he
team
said.
reps? He's not taking all the first
No.
team reps.
Okay.
So who else is taking the first
I
team
mean,
reps?
y'all would know more about your team than I do. I
Okay.
heard he taking
Go
first
ahead,
team
expert.
reps. I heard Penix taking first
So
team
look,
reps, but okay.
yeah, but he's not the only one taking first team reps, and I
Okay.
certainly hope he's not, because that'd be a
And
travesty.
that man's not
But
even ready to play.
anyway-
He's still injured.
But anyway, what I was going to say was Kyle Pitts. I'm glad that we kept him. I'm glad that we extended him and everything like that, and that we're going to be keeping him for a while. Now, don't get me wrong. I do think that we overpaid, but I think, we kind of had to. We got in a situation where we kind of had to. But yeah, because I think usually around they get about 12 million, 12, 13 million
It's
a
the highest.
year. Now,
yes.
yeah,
The
this is
highest
the
per
highest.
year
He's getting
for a
like
tight
18.
end ever.
Yeah, he's getting like 18 a year now.
Yes.
Yeah, we did overpay. I hope that it works out for us. I really do hope that it works out for us. Now, the quarterback is going to be a big thing, honestly, and I believe in Tua. I believe that he can do his thing. Now, if the Falcons, if they make the mistake and put Penix in there, then we're through, because we've already seen
Here we
how
go.
Penix plays. No, for real. We've already seen what Penix does with Kyle Pitts. He doesn't go to Kyle Pitts. He doesn't utilize Kyle Pitts. So we already know this. So we already know what's going to happen. So we're hanging our hats on Tua and hoping that he can make the right plays and do the right thing, because we know Penix is not that guy. So, I mean, I don't know what else to say.
Shaka,
We've
okay,
already
Is it
seen
more
it.
about Penix not making the right play, or is it more about your offensive coordinator, your coaching staff not drawing up no plays?
That's-
Okay,
that's-
wait, hold up.
No.
Before you get to there, Shaka, when Kirk Cousins played, we had the same offensive coordinator when Penix played, and Kirk Cousins utilized Kyle Pitts the right way, a lot better. Penix, with that same coordinator and all that stuff, everything the same, couldn't do it. So let's stop blaming everybody else, and now we got to blame the quarterback
Hold
at that
on,
time. We
man.
got to blame
When
I
the
you
don't
got
want
a
to say
rookie-
he didn't do it. He couldn't do it. I don't know if that's
He
the
couldn't
right
do
word.
it because he
Penix
couldn't
has
do it because he
connected
wasn't
with Pitts.
capable.
No, the man threw basically a game-winning touchdown to Pitts, and they lost because
Yeah.
we couldn't stop a nosebleed to make
Whoa.
a field goal. That ain't got nothing to do with him.
Whoa. He throw a game-winning touchdown, but all the other games, he ain't doing that. I'm like, come on, man. Like, let's stop giving this man
dog,
excuses. Get in the
When
game
you got
and
a
show
young
us something.
quarterback, what are you supposed
get
to
in
do?
the game and show us
Draw up
something.
plays to get the ball out of his hand quickly
Yes,
so he can
I agree with that.
cut his processing time down.
That's true.
Zach Robinson
true.
didn't do that. Am I right or am I wrong, Dom? You got a young quarterback. Do you not draw up plays, get
That's
the ball
true.
out the hand quickly?
That's true.
I don't believe Zach Robinson could do that for anyone, because it was his first time being an offensive coordinator in the league. Which, if you're Raheem, we're not going to go down this how stupid Raheem was for getting his boys and putting them in the consulting firm. All right. But anyway, my thing is I'm concerned. I have legit concern because we're still in the same situation. We got two quarterbacks now that we don't know if they can stay healthy. We got two.
Yeah.
We got two question marks. Okay.
Speak on it.
Dom, I don't care. Listen, this is not chicken. This ain't for you. All right. This ain't got nothing to do with you.
Preach.
All right. Got nothing to do with you. Cause I don't know why you over there, you got your own concerns. Okay. I just need to see him stay healthy. Somebody got to be on the field. And we can't be in a situation like last year. We're doing a monkey in the middle or musical chairs. I don't like that.
Last year we had basically a wrestling tag team. We just
We
kept
did. The last 2 years.
tag in, tag out.
For the last 2
Hey.
years we've been doing this, man. Don't make no sense.
Hey, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be
Here
okay.
we go.
All right. Pitts, I think extending him was a great move. All right. Think about the tight ends that are better than him. You're not getting them. You're not getting Trey McBride. You're not getting Brock Bowers. You're not getting Colston Loveland. You're not getting like a Sam Porter. Even though he was hurt with Green Bay, you're not getting Tucker Kraft. All right. You also
I
probably
don't
not
care
getting
about
George
Tucker
Kittle, but he's a little old in the tooth, so who cares about him?
What's next?
But
You
this is a bit.
gonna bring up Andrews too? You want to name somebody
Yeah,
else?
Mark. Yeah,
You're
yeah,
not
yeah.
getting Mark Andrews either. You're not getting Mark Andrews. So this is about right. It's about right. You should be happy.
I
Okay?
don't like this. I don't like this part
I
of this
mean,
You
segment.
should be happy. You
That's
got
what
you
like
got your
Dom.
be
tight
honest
end
though.
back,
You
man. You got your tight end back.
Pitts, you extended Drake London, and you're trying to keep your young core intact. And if you really feel like these dudes can play,
That's it.
this is the price of doing
That's it.
business.
That
And guess
KP
what?
said it right.
Yeah.
If the guy is, if he's actually what we think he is actually, you actually got him at a discount. If he started playing like he played at Florida.
That's the thing. It's consistency with him. Like, and maybe the inconsistency was just him being young, right? Because everybody he's now like a true vet. So as long as he's able to buy into what Stefanski is selling, then yeah, it was a good move. If he's inconsistent, if he's not in the right spots, or if he's giving up on routes or what have you, which I don't think he's going to do, because when you're a vet, when you've been around the block for a minute, you start to pick up like those veteran habits. So I mean, I'm rocking with the move. I'm rocking with the extension.
I mean, how long does it take for a person to learn the game? I mean, he's been in the league for 5 years. Kyle Pitts been in the league
Wait
for
a
5
minute.
years. I mean, come on, by now he should be able to, learn how to play the game and do his thing. Like, what's going on? We always giving excuses,
I
man.
would
Get in
say-
there and do what you got to do.
I would
You know
say
what I'm
it's
saying?
not
Yeah.
always Kyle Pitts' fault. Again, just like we were saying,
I know it's Penix.
he's had inconsistent quarterback play.
Jeez.
While
Yeah,
He's had
definitely.
inconsistent
I
coaching
agree.
too.
Yes, but
I mean, let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Somebody's
All
gotta
these
throw him
guys
the
that
ball,
have left the
guys.
organization, all these coaches that have left the organization, which one of them has set the world on fire since they left?
none of them. But I'm not
Raheem never
basing.
gonna be a front. Smith or Raheem will probably never be head coaches again, and shouldn't be.
I'm not basing my doubt, the little doubt that I have, I'm basing it off of like full Kyle Pitts not being consistent, right? That ain't got nothing to do with coaching.
Expert. This how I look at it,
Yeah.
man. You remember people kind of question what was Tyrese Halliburton in Sacramento. He goes to the Pacers,
Mhm.
gets the right situation, and proves that he can play. Now that trade looks real crazy, right? I feel like
Yeah.
the guy is more Tyrese Halliburton than, like Julius Randle, who just got traded. He is what he is. He can only go left and he can't do nothing else. Which one
No,
do you
yeah.
see?
I agree. But here's the problem. Tyrese Halliburton, he left and went to a totally different team and got a lot of different players around him or whatever, and he was able to shine and show how great he is and all that, or show how good he is. Kyle Pitts is still with the same team, with the same players, with basically the same quarterback, if they put in Penix instead of Tua. So I don't know how much that's really going to change anything. So we'll see. We'll see what's going
He's
on.
like a Jalen Brunson. He get better over time.
Jalen Brunson left Dallas
Yeah.
and got
He
better.
was
He went to another team just like Halliburton. Kyle Pitts is still attached to Penix. Kyle
So
Pitts
you
is
feel
still
like this
attached
guy
to
is Julius
Penix.
Randle 2.0. He basically
No,
he's a
no,
one-trick
he's not
pony.
Julius
That's it.
Randle.
No, I don't think
Exactly
he's
what I'm
Julius
saying.
Randle. I think he has a lot of talent. I think he
No.
has a lot of potential. I just think he's in a situation where it's hard for him to reach that potential because, you got Penix right there. And then, he's had all those
There we
other
go.
guys that you named that, not just Penix, but all those other guys that you named that been around him that, it just didn't work for him. So I think, and when you start to learn to lose or learn to not be when you're around losing, when you're around incompetence and stuff like that, then sometimes you become that. You become a loser, you become incompetent or whatever. If that's what you're around, that's what feeds into you sometimes.
So is this what's gonna happen to Shador? Since you a Shador guy, he's around a lot of losing.
Yes.
But you see
He is.
Shador's the head of the snake right now, so he's not like
Yeah.
Penix is the head of our snake, the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Penix is the head of our snake, so that's why our head keeps getting cut off. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
KG said
But
it's gonna be Tua.
It's gonna be Tua, bro, and it's gonna be
I
like
hope
Myles
so.
Garrett, where you watch Myles Garrett get better.
I
year
hope
over year.
so. For Kyle Pitts' sake, I hope it is Tua. For Kyle Pitts' sake, I hope it is Tua. I think what they really need to do is Penix needs to go back, like leave the NFL, and go back to college and learn to play again.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
Well, there's
I
nothing
knew
else
we
to
was
say.
gonna
Too
reach
old
this
in the
point.
first place, dog. He
There's
already
nothing else
too
to say
old.
after that.
No,
I knew
not
we was
happening.
gonna reach this point of the
This man
segment.
is way too old. I mean, goodness
Way too
gracious.
old.
Now what's next, man? Mike probably got something shady to say about the man never taking the do-rag off. But anyway,
I knew
I
we
have
was gonna
nothing to
reach
I
say
this
mean,
about
point.
I'm
that's a
telling
good
y'all
question, though.
insider
What?
information.
That's a good question, though. Like, it's like, I
What's
mean,
a
he
good
wears the
question,
do-rag
Dom?
What, why he don't take
everywhere,
the
though.
do-rag off?
He
why he
wears the
don't go back to
do-rag
college.
everywhere, bro. Like, the point of the
Bijan
do-rag,
said he
I'm
wear it
messing with
in the
this
hot
man.
tub.
point of the do-rag is to get waves so you can show off the waves. But if you
takes
never
off
show
the
off the
do-rag.
waves, what's the point of the do-rag?
He takes off the do-rag. You know what? And
Dog, I'm
you know
telling you,
what?
Bijan said he ain't never seen the man take the do-rag off. That's what
not
Bijan
true.
said.
That's not what Bijan said. Listen,
Dog,
listen.
Bijan said that man had the do-rag on in the hot tub, bro. Why he got a do-rag
You
on?
know what? I'm going
So
back
that
to
man,
the.
hey, that
Listen,
man might have a
they
unit
like
up there,
each
dog.
other.
He might have a
These
unit.
boys
Listen
hang
to
out
him.
with each other. I'm on Penix side, man. I'm on Penix side. I'm on Pitt side. Let's go. I don't know
All right,
what
we
y'all
gonna end it
talking
with
about.
this.
We're gonna let Dom talk about this and that, the hoop-de-hoop, and then we know
We
what
gonna-
Mike gonna say.
We're gonna end it with this, man. Don't worry, Tua's gonna be the quarterback. Like,
here we
share,
go.
subscribe, comment.
Thank
Tua is gonna be the starting quarterback. We'll catch y'all the next one.
Thank you. I was
From
No,
right
he's
Emory
about
not.
that.
Hospital.